The Republican Project here.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miriam. I'm from Topsom, Maine. 25 years ago, married a Maine farm boy, and that was the smartest thing I've ever done. I would like to tell you why I, as just a regular citizen like yourself, have become involved with the Republican Project. And it is because I believe myself that an effective way to produce change is to work within the system as it is right now. Perhaps down the road it might migrate to something else. But right now, as I see it, one of the things that has to happen is if we are going to remove people from office, we have to find people to represent us. The Republican Project, let me read. This is what we believe. Fiscally responsible local, state, and federal government. Fair tax. Small government. Free market. Individual responsibility. A strong national defense. Energy independence. Culture of life and traditional marriage. Immigration reform. Secure our borders. English as our national language, and the Second Amendment as our constitutional right. Now, this is how we implement those beliefs. We work to develop a network of conservative activists across the state, and I believe that the Republican Project is the only political action PAC. Now, why that's important is there might be somebody here among us who has aspirations, the regular American. But you know that it takes some support and it takes some money. I bet if I had a raise of hands for those who've been frustrated with sending your $2 and your $5 and your $10 to the Republican Party these days, because you don't really know what's going to happen with that money. What's it going to benefit? How is it going to benefit you? One of the reasons why I send my dollars to the Republican Project is because I know that potential candidates need to pass a litmus test. So I know that my $5 bill eventually is going to support the candidacy of somebody who is really going to represent me locally and state level. We intend to expose waste, fraud, abuse, corruption in government and politics. And I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to say there's a few things that you can do to make all of the ideologies that we've heard today really happen. Because that's an important question. If you ask yourself, I know what I believe, but what do I want to have happen? Well, we want the right people to represent us in our government. Now, one of the ways that the opposition on the Democrat side, and everyone knows this, is that they leverage technology. And that is a sacrifice that every single person here can do and make today, is learn the technology so that your voice can get out there and be heard. Because this group, although I'm here with you today, we have to go beyond this. And also to gather up the $5 and the $10 and the $2 from thousands of people around Maine. And that's going to happen through technology. Endorse and support conservative candidates on all levels. Hold elected Republican officials accountable in their support of the Republican Party platform. And if you haven't read the Republican Party platform, you ought to. It's a beautiful document. It's conservative. It's a North Star. Educate the electorate about the negative effects of liberal policies and values. So we're about education, too. Initiate and promote activism against non-conservative policies and liberal elected officials. We want to be the gadfly critic and make sure that people are held accountable. It's not good enough to run on a certain platform and then change your mind when you're all done. No more of that. Illustrate the the positive effect that conservatism can have on their daily lives and on Maine itself. So I'd like to invite you, republicanproject.org. Do your due diligence, and if it agrees with your way of thinking, we could sure use your help. Thank you very much.